Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on the Stanford Cardinal. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuber. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wood. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The kick is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No,
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, the running game got nothing on 1st and 2nd down. Let's see if they try the air on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The pull and throw off the RPO. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Handoff from the gun. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the end of the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Stanford! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Jumped on top of the pile. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They want to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some...
Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It is perfect. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Unloads quickly. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, SMU! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boise State looked like a bunch of world beaters. I think a lot of people forget just how much this program dominated the WAC and Mountain West conferences, and they're a problem again. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Going to the running game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Stevens. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Touchdown, Cardinal! And that one will give them the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs are on the move. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too.
There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll set up to throw. Right on target this time. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for the 2-point try. The snap sets up to throw. Setting up the screen. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Under fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Finds his man.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, Running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
They're working that left side. Oh, what a move to get open. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Mustangs are on the move. They're going to ride this running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man on the right. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looks as if the defense was a little... Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Now he's looking to throw it. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this to take the lead here in the fourth. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they go back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle at Stevens. It's a running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, SMU. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On third and long, try to convert through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Cardinal. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback. Getting it out quick.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wood. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Cuber. Still running at the 40. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They get to him as he throws.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are headed